Hey guys, this is Naveen here. Welcome back to Naveen Automation Labs. So in this video, we are going to talk about that how to create a first basic Playwright login script. So I have this application. You can just simply go to this URL, naveenautomationlabs.com/open cart. You can go to the login page, and then we have to enter the username password and click on login. After login, we just want to verify that the correct title or the URL is correct or not. Right. So what we have to do, we will just write one positive test. So we will see that how exactly we can write the script and everything, how to, what kind of locator that we have to create for the login, and then how to click on the login button and everything. So it's very simple script. So, but how to start, how to write the first basic line of code, how to launch the browser, how to enter the URL and everything, we have to understand with the Playwright with TypeScript as well. So what I'll do, I'll just simply go to my Visual Studio Code and let's say I'll create my own folder here under this particular PWS. I just click on a new directory or new folder. So let's see my folder name is my test folder. And under this particular my test folder, I'm going to create a TypeScript file. And let's see here I'm writing, this is my login.spec.ts. TS means the TypeScript. So the moment I write .ts, it is automatically giving the sign here that this is a TypeScript file. And here I can start writing the code. So in order to write the code, what we have to do, we have to, if you see this carefully, that I have already written some basic steps, the manual steps, let's see, for example, that I have written. So you have to open the browser and you have to decide that which browser. The browser could be Chrome, Chromium, Firefox, and the WebKit, then open the page. And after opening the page, you have to enter the URL. This is slightly different as compared to Selenium. First, we have to open the URL, and then I have to create a page from this browser. And then on this page, we have to enter the URL. Then we will create the locators for username, password, and the login button. And then we will perform some action on those locators. You can say in Selenium, like web element, in Playwright, we call it locator. So enter the username, password, click on the login button, get the home page title, verify the title if you want to take the screenshot. And then after that, simple, close the browser, right? So let's start this. So which browser we can pick? So I'll pick either of them. Let's say I really want to use Chromium or Firefox or WebKit, and then we can run our script on multiple other browsers also. So first thing what we have to do here is that we have to write one import statement. See this. And we have to import a couple of things here. So you just simply write these two curly braces, and then we have to import a test. You can say a test as a kind of existing object or existing object variable, which is already there in the Playwright. I need one expect also to write some assertion so that I can compare with actual versus expected result. I need one browser instance also, and I need one page instance also. From where? From, we have to write in single quote, you simple write @playwright test library or Playwright test module. This is what I need that. And I need one more import. What kind of import? That I need the browser information also, or let's see, different browsers also. So I need, let's see, one WebKit. So this is what you have to write. I need, see, the option is coming WebKit from the Playwright test. That also you can write it. And then other than that, what else we need? We need, let's see, a Chromium. Then I need, let's see, one Firefox also. I need this. So from the Playwright test, that also we can write it. If you don't want to write Playwright test, here you can write only from the Playwright, that also we can use it over here. So generally, WebKit, Chromium, Firefox, you import it from the Playwright, or test expect browser page, you import it from the Playwright test. Otherwise, both you can import from the Playwright test also. That is also fine because we have both the libraries added in this particular project. Okay. After that, what we have to do, we have to start writing a test here. So you can see that this is a test as a callback function that we have to use it. It says what will be the title of this test that you have to supply us in the form of a string. So let's see, this is I'm writing, this is my login test. And remember one thing, that this is a TypeScript, and then we have to give the support for async and await. Async or await means whatever the number of promises or number of asynchronous APIs or asynchronous steps are there. For that purpose, we are going to use async and see async as a function, and then we have to use it as a arrow function here like this. So async await combination that we have to use it to handle all the asynchronous calls or all the asynchronous APIs. We have already discussed these things in the JavaScript and the TypeScript sessions. So please go and watch what do you mean by async and what do you mean by await concept here. Now, first thing, what we have to do in this particular test body, we have to write the code. So the first thing I'm saying that I want to await. So now for every step that you're using with the playwright, you have to use this keyword await. And async in the function, you have to use it here only once. So async with multiple awaits that we have to write here. So here I'm writing that I want to launch, for example, let's see Firefox. So I'm just going to use this particular Firefox variable, Firefox dot launch method that we have to use it over here. And then with this particular launch, if I really want to give any option, let's say I really want to use it with a headless or non-headless, that also I can use it here. So headless should be false. Okay, it means run it in the normal mode. And this Firefox.launch method is giving you what? See, it's returning a kind of browser to me. It returns the browser in instance here. So what exactly I'm going to do that? I'm going to store it in a specific variable. So let's say I'm going to store it one browser variable. Let's see, random browser variable or my browser, whatever the browser variable name you want to give, you can give it over here. So what is the type of this browser? Integer, string, or what? So the type of this particular browser is browser, and how to write the type of any specific variable in JavaScript or sorry, in TypeScript, we have to use colon and then the browser over here. So how will you read this variable? This is just like integer in Java, what we write integer I is equal to 10. So what is the type of I? I is integer type. Same thing, what is the type of browser? The type of browser is browser here. Okay, so remember after colon, we have to write the type of the variable name. Now, once we get this particular variable name, I can use this particular browser name to do what? To launch my page. So there is one method that you have to use, a new page. We will see in upcoming chapter what do you mean by browser context and the page context and everything. But now let's see, new page is returning what? See, new page is says create a new page in the browser context. Okay. And then this is also going to give you a page. So let's say I'm going to create a variable is equal to this. And what is the type of this variable? The type of this variable is this particular page that we have already imported here. So see page, right? And then after that, you can just simple save it and that's it. Okay, so you can just simple write constant. And then again, we have to write await also here. Don't forget to write await, otherwise it will give you error. See, for example, let's see, I'm going to remove these two variables from here. I could not import. So in that case here, it will give you the error in the code itself, in the editor itself, that quick fix. Okay, see this mouse over, it says cannot find the browser. Click on quick fix and update import. So it will be imported. Same thing for the page also. Click on quick fix and update it from there. And then there also later also you can update it. But always remember, make it a habit of using these to import. So you don't need to import again and again unnecessary. Now, the page reference also now we have, or page instance also now we have available. Again, after that, what we have to do, we have to use this await, and then we are going to use this particular page dot, we have to enter the URL. So to enter the URL in Playwright, we have this method go to method, and then we have to enter the URL here. So what is the URL? The URL is this, I have already written here. I'm directly going to enter the login page URL here. Okay, so this is a URL that I have written, right? Okay. After entering the URL, what do you want? After entering the URL, I want to enter the username and the password, right? Like this. So I've already created the username password that we just need to enter it here. So I'll do one thing, you just simple right click on it, go to inspect, and let's inspect that particular first variable. I mean, first element, which is here. So I can use multiple properties here. I can use name also. I can use ID also if I really want to use, right? So let's see, I'll prefer initially some CSS selector, although it supports CSS or other types of locators also. But let's see, I'll start with the CSS. Later on, we will see XPath and everything. So here, what exactly I'm going to do that? See, again, I'm going to use await. And then with the help of page.locator method is used to create the locator. And what kind of locator that you are having it? So here I'm saying that I'm going to create one CSS selector. So I'll say that what is the name, or you can use ID also. ID is equal to input hyphen email. So here I'm writing ID is equal to input hyphen email. Like this also I can use it. And we know that if ID is already available in CSS, we can directly use hash and ID. That also we can do it directly here. So this is just like driver.find element, which will return the web element. Same thing in Playwright, we have page.locator, which will give you some locator. So let's see, the page.locator will find this particular element available on the page. And then I'm going to store it in variable here. So let's see, a variable name is, let's see, I'm entering email ID, which is equal to this. Okay. So likewise, I'm going to create for the password as well. So let's write another variable name, which is password. And for the password, let's see what is the locator. For password is input hyphen password. So I'm going to use input hyphen password here, the ID that I'm going to use it here. So two locators that I have created. And remember, page.locator method will also return a locator. So if you really want to define the type of these password, email ID and the password, that also you can define it if you want. See, I'm writing colon locator. Same thing for this guy also, colon locator, right? And then after that, we have to import this if it is giving me the error. So click on quick fix, update, import from here. So you can see the locator also got imported here. So it's clearly visible. See, this is a major advantage of the TypeScript as compared to the JavaScript. That what is the type of email? The type of email is locator. Now I can perform any action on this email ID and the password with respect to locators. Okay. Now I'll do one thing. I'm going to create one more. That is for the login button. So let's see, login button colon a locator type, which is equal to await page dot a locator and the locator of the login button that we have to use it here. So I'll do one thing. I just simple inspect the login. And then I don't have any name or ID here. So I can just simply use value is equal to login with the CSS. So see this carefully that I'm going to use that value is equal to login, right? So value is equal to login and then simple. So let's see, these are the three locators that I have created here. Now, after creating the locator, what we have to do, we have to perform the actions on it. Although you can perform the action directly here as well, that page.locator.fill and then .fill and then .click. Why I'm using this approach? First, I'm creating these three locators. Advantage of creating these three locators means that I can use these variables now anywhere, whenever it's required, right? It's not like every time you are going to use only one username, one password. What if later on you want to use multiple username password? Then in that case, you can use the same variables. Now we have to perform the action. Action means we have to fill the value and then click on the button. So here we have to use one method instead of .send keys, just like we have in Selenium. Here we have to use a fill method. Fill what? The specific value that you want to fill. So let's see, whatever the password that or username that you are having it. So let's see, I'm already having one username password at the rate, let's see, pwtest opencart.com. This is the username. So pwtest at opencart.com. Same thing for the password also. Now I'm going to use password.fill method, and whatever the password is there, the password is, this is playwright at 123. Okay, everything is a small letter. And then after that, I want to click on this particular login button. So I simply say login button dot click method that we have to use it here as a click. See, whenever I write dot click, see this, can you see this box? This box is representing a method. And here you can see click locator, these are method. And here you also see that this is a method. So if it is a method, so I'll select this and it will not give you only click, it will give it to you. It will not give you the brackets like that. So whenever there is a method, please give these two brackets, these two parentheses, you have to give it here. Now, after clicking on login button, what do you want? So see this an application, after clicking on this login button, I want to capture the, let's see, title. I just want to verify that login is successfully done or not. So I just want to capture the title. So how to capture the title? So in order to capture the title, again, I'm going to use this particular page dot title method that I'm going to simple use it here. And page dot title will return what? It will return the page title. It will return some in the form of promise. It will return a string here. So what exactly I'm going to do that? Again, I'm writing await, and then I'm going to store it in a specific variable let's see, this is the title of the page or page title, whatever the variable name that you want to give, you can give it here. And after that, I really want to print it on the console also. So here I'm writing that something, let's see the page, or I'll write that this is my home page title, colon, comma, and let's see title, I'm just printing it here. Okay. After printing the title, what do you want? Let's say after printing the title, I want to take the screenshot also. So again, I'm writing await, right? See why I'm not using await here, because this is just for the print purpose. This is not a playwright step here, right? And see, I missed await here. So I have to write await here as well, because we have to fill the username, password in the same sequence. Otherwise, what will happen? It will randomly, let's see, if you don't write await here, it will directly, let's see, it might come here and it will click on login button without entering the username password. So that's why we have to execute all the asynchronous steps in the proper synchronous step with the help of await keyword here, right? So whenever you're using any playwright script or any playwright code, before that we have to write await here. So when we capture the title also, we are using await. Now we have to take the screenshot, so we have to use await here. And the screenshot is very simple, page dot simple use a screenshot as a method, and then you have to tell what will be the path of the screenshot with the file name. So let's see here, I'm giving that the path that we have to write it here, and actually path variable that we have to use it, and then we just need to give, let's see, one variable name, sorry, the path location name, that in which directory you want to create or in which folder you want to create. So I simply say, okay, this is my, let's see, a homepage.png file. In the home directory, it will create it here. So simple give this particular path like this in the single quote. And after that, I really want to capture whatever the title is there. I really want to check the verification point that the title is correct or not. So here again, I'm writing now with the help of expect. This is a again object which is coming from the playwright test library. So what we have to do, we have to use one expect method. And then what exactly you are expecting? I'm expecting that whatever the title that we have captured, and then after that, I'm going to use dot, and see there are various methods are available: to be closed by, to be NA, and to be null, to be truthy, to contain, to match, and everything. So I'm going to use, let's see, I can use to equal method. The title should be equal to what? The title should be equal to my account. So this is my expected result. Let's see, my account. So this is my actual title and this is my expected title here. So I'm not designing the framework. Right now, we are putting some basic hard-coded value, which is fine. We're just writing one basic script today, and that's it. After that, once everything is done, I just simply want to close the browser. So in order to close the browser, which variable you have to use? The constant browser variable. Once again, simple come back here and dot close method just to close the browser, and that's it. So this is the basic simple script that we have written here. Nice, looking good. Let's see, is it really working or not? So it should launch the Firefox browser. So let's see, is it really working or not? So I'll do one thing. I just simple go back to my terminal, and then I'll try to run it from there, or I can just simple, okay, let's open the terminal, and here what we have to do, simple write npx playwright test, run it, and make sure that, okay, that this is the folder name, my test. We have to go to playwright config.js, and then we have to write the directory name, that in which directory your test is written. So let's see, the directory name is my test here. After that, you simple close it, and then you can run it from here also. See, can you see this test runner button also? We can check it, or you can execute this npx playwright test. Either of them you can use it. So I'll do one thing better. I'll directly from here, run it directly from here. So let's click on this. This we have already covered in the last chapters. So see, it's actually launching the Firefox browser here, entering the username, password, and then done. And the test got passed here. It's printing the home page title, which is my account. And the test execution also you can see. The report also you can see it here in the test result folder. Simple. Now, if I'm making it directly fail, I'm expecting, let's see, my account 11. So obviously it will be failed. So let's run it again. So let me just simple run it again once again. You just need to click on it, and then it will open the browser. If you are expecting 11, then it's giving that we were expecting my account 11, but it's giving the actual received my account. So test got failed here. You can see the test got failed here. And then we will check, is it really taking the screenshot or not? So whatever the file name of the screenshot that we have given, this is homepage.png. You can see the homepage.png got created here. So just simple click on it and you can see it's taking the screenshot of homepage. Simple. We don't need to write any complex method for taking the screenshot and everything. Simple, write page.screenshot. Inbuilt method is already there. Okay, now I'm making it again back to my account. I want to run it on some other browsers. So let's see if I really want to launch WebKit. So let's simple write webkit.launch and that's it. And then let's quickly run it again. This time it should launch WebKit. Okay, the test is still running. See here, you can see the test is still running. Okay, yeah, the WebKit browser is launched here. Entering the username, password, and then done. WebKit is used for the Apple Safari. WebKit is an engine for the Apple Safari. Now, if I really want to check on the Chromium, let's quickly check it on the Chromium and then run it. So now this time it will open the Chromium browser. Here you can see Chromium browser. So remember, Chromium is different from Chrome. So if you really want to use specifically Chrome, then in that case, what we have to do, then we have to add one more property here. Remember this thing? That property name is called the channel property. And the channel property, you have to write the channel is what? The channel is actually Chrome. So we have to write Chrome here. Okay. So there is no like direct import available for the Chrome. Chrome is actually coming from the Chromium engine. So we have to write chromium.launch and the channel should be Chrome here. Then in that case, when I run it again, then let's see, is it really opening the Chrome browser? Now can you see Google Chrome got opened here? Entering the username password and then the test got passed here once again with the title my account we are getting here, and you can see the complete runner history also. We can check it here. Perfect. If you really want to see the console output of this, you can check it. It's pointing here. Perfect. After that, if you really want to run it from the terminal, that also we can do it. So simple write npx playwright test from the terminal and then run it. So in that case also it will run it. So you can see again, Chrome browser is getting launched, entering the username password and then done. If you really want to see the HTML report, it says npx playwright show report. Playwright is having its own inbuilt report. Simple paste it and then run it. And then it will open the playwright report. Here you can see the login test is available. Open that and all the steps you can check it here. If you see the attachment, the standard output, the home page title is my account. So it will give you all the whatever that the console.log, whatever we have printed, it's giving me that as well. Browser.close is giving me some cross, but it got close the browser. Maybe one thing we missed here, we have to write await here. That's what it was giving me the error. But anyways, we can just simple run it. Quit the report and run it again. Let's see, this time it should not give me the error. Perfect. And then after that, again, I'm going to run this command to show the report. So run it again and open that. The test overall got passed. And this time you can see the browser.close is not giving me any error, right? So you have to make it a habit of using await whenever you are going to use any playwright specific code here. I forgot last time, so it was giving me the error. But the test got passed because the assertion got passed here. That's what, it's fine. So I hope this is clear that how to launch multiple browsers, how to write your multiple scripts. And then tomorrow you want to write, let's see, some more test cases, then you have to create one more test block separately for that. So that is your homework. After that, what you have to do, you just need to go to this particular page and on this particular application, log out, go to the registration page, or you can enter this URL directly. You have to fill this entire form and click on continue. After that, it will give you a message that user is successfully created. You just need to verify that with the expect. If you're able to do that, please comment your script in the comment section. I'll definitely verify your code there as well. Try with the different browsers and then just simple write your first login or registration script with Playwright and TypeScript. I hope this is very simple, very straightforward video. You got it. Let me know in case of any issues. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and God bless you all.